the southern border of Avalon. Got the infill location marked.
Greetings virtual wanderers, Aeon's here. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 just dropped on the 14th of November, and let me tell you, where people were actually desperate to get in early that they teleported their regions to New Zealand. Now, the Call of Duty franchise has mostly been known for tight, linear missions with barely any room to explore. Corridors with explosions, hallways with enemies, sometimes a window you can peek out of if you feel adventurous. But recently the series has been testing the waters with open world elements. Modern Warfare 3 had a few open combat missions, Black Ops 6 had a whole bunch more, and players could roam around, plan their attacks, and approach missions from different angles. Well, Black Ops 7 brings that system back, kind of. But here's the twist. The franchise actually takes a big step backwards, which is exactly what we're covering today. Quick note though, here at GameTyr we classify this format as semi-open world because the free exploration is tied directly to each individual mission. And one more thing, Treyarch has been hyping up the endgame mode, but since it can't be played solo, we're skipping it. This video focuses only on the main pre-endgame campaign, so let's finally take a look, shall we? The whole campaign in Black Ops 7 leans toward an open world feel, or what they call open combat missions. The campaign actually drops you into a campaign with co-op in mind, even though you can actually solo it. Every mission gives you a full area you can explore at your own pace, so there aren't any more of the usual linear design where you can only move from one sub-area of the mission to another. In terms of quantity of open combat missions, Black Ops 7 actually beats Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 had a lot of open combat missions, even amounting to a majority of the campaign, and even before that, Modern Warfare 3 only had a handful. Now Black Ops 7 gives you even more of them, so in that sense, quantity has taken a solid step forward. Now here's where things start to slide downhill. Black Ops 7 repeats Modern Warfare 3's biggest shortcut. They slap the campaign right onto their Battle Royale map. Instead of designing fresh spaces, the game drops you into Avalon, or a few other repurposed zones and calls it a day. During missions, you're basically playing through little pockets of Avalon with a few exceptions. Try to wander too far and you get that classic countdown warning. So even though the missions are placed on a giant map, the areas you can actually explore aren't that big. Compare that to Black Ops 6, where different missions took place on different maps with vastly different landscapes. You had central hubs like the Rook, and even that desert base in Iraq. You could roam outside the hub and visit new areas across the campaign. Black Ops 6 gave players more variety in its scenery and much larger spaces to explore overall. On the other hand, Black Ops 7 feels tighter and more restricted.
Colonel, we're gearing up and heading out.
Understood, expected to. Godspeed.
Now talking about the story itself. Yes, the story is fully linear. No choosing paths, no different outcomes, no meaningful choices, which is normal for Call of Duty, but it still feels like a missed opportunity. On top of that, the campaign itself is weaker compared to recent entries. Missions often feel like you're just playing Warzone against bots, and the cutscenes feel like they last just as long as the missions themselves. Meanwhile, Black Ops 6 let you pick the direction you wanted to approach a mission from. You could gather intel from non-hostile NPCs, you could skip that if you wanted to, you could plan your route. There was freedom, and that kind of player choice would have worked perfectly in Black Ops 7. But it is simply not there. Black Ops 6 isn't even the first time Call of Duty experimented with alternate routes on a mission, but if you haven't tried Black Ops 6, I suggest you give it a shot and tell us how you feel about this kind of approach in a Call of Duty campaign.
You, on the other hand...
Moving on, this is one of the biggest cutbacks from Black Ops 6. Black Ops 7 removes every non-hostile NPCs from its missions, no wandering civilians, and not even one friendly squad mate who gives optional dialogue. Everybody you find in the world is someone you're supposed to shoot.
That's it.
In Black Ops 6, talking to neutral NPCs added personality to the campaign. Some gave small lore drops about the region, some provided intel that helps shape how you approach the mission. Others triggered optional objectives or hinted at side quests. These characters made open combat missions feel like little ecosystems. Removing them makes Black Ops 7's missions feel static, without conversations or social interactions. Now if you've played most Call of Duty campaigns, you know how much squad interactions can elevate the action and make the story feel more intense. Since Black Ops 7 is built as a co-op campaign, all of that squad chemistry only exists in CG cutscenes, leaving the gameplay itself feeling flat and lacking energy. When it comes to activities, they're basically stripped down to looting. Black Ops 7 gives you crates scattered across the map where you can find gear. Well, more like only skins and weapons. It functions, but it feels bare. Black Ops 6 offered side quests that rewarded players with tools like mortars, air support, or special gear that genuinely helped you tackle missions in creative ways. These rewards felt tied to your effort. In Black Ops 7, weapon drops follow a fixed rarity pattern. If a mission only spawns rare weapons, then everything you pick up will be stuck at that rarity. So exploration doesn't feel very dynamic. You basically know exactly what tier of gear you'll find before you even start. Modern Warfare 3 had a more exciting system, where high tier weapon drops could appear in unexpected corners of the map, making exploration worthwhile. On top of that, Black Ops 7 removes the secret puzzles from Black Ops 6, which were actually some of the most memorable optional activities. In Black Ops 6, you could solve puzzles to unlock lore entries or earn extra cash for upgrades. They added mystery and gave players something to hunt for. Black Ops 7 doesn't replace them, leaving the world with fewer hooks to draw you in. Black Ops 6 set a strong foundation for progression. You could upgrade perks using money and improve your base to unlock new utilities and better gear. All of this created a steady sense of growth as you move through the campaign. In Black Ops 7, you only get skills by looting crates, just like weapons. And what's even more limiting is you can only carry one skill at a time. Not to mention, there are no perks to upgrade, no real progression to invest in. Black Ops 7 only lets you upgrade weapons, and even then, the next mission simply hands you the same rarity weapons again, so upgrades barely matter. There's no sense of long-term growth.
Okay, what fish hell is this?
I told you not to follow me. Frank?
I feel like it's my fault we're here.
Mason, just lead the way, man.
On me.
Right on.
At the end of the day, Black Ops 7 feels like a major step backwards. A lot of the features that made Black Ops 6 stand out have been stripped away. It's no surprise that the general consensus has landed in the mixed to negative range. Players expected Black Ops 7 to build on the momentum of Black Ops 6, not scale it back. The neutral NPCs, the side quests, the hub upgrades, the secrets, and even the mission variety have all been reduced or removed. The quantity of open combat missions in the campaign is definitely an improvement over its predecessors, but beyond that, the lack of innovation and the reliance on recycled map design left many feeling underwhelmed. But that's just our take. What about you? Are you still excited to dive into Black Ops 7's campaign and see it for yourself? Or do you think Black Ops 6 delivered a stronger and more complete open world experience? Let me know what you're jumping into first down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more open world breakdowns. That's it for now. And until then, happy exploring.